It's been 7 months since I last saw my family. 7 months since I walked out and left them speechless. For the first time in my life, I'm happy with how things turned out. My story isn't a fairy tale. Sure, my life has changed. I traded skyscrapers for a slower pace, the social scene for long walks on the beach, trading parties for peace and quiet. But I know some might think my decision was unfair, selfish. A few days ago, my mum called again. I knew where it was going before the third ring. "Quinn, I know you're busy with your new life, but your brother, well, he hasn't stopped thinking about you, and Jessica wants to know if you've thought any more about a reconciliation. Maybe have lunch together. He thinks about me and wonders why I haven't forgiven him, but never bothered to ask. Mum, I never wanted his friendship. Why didn't you ask me why? Quinn, it's not too late. There's still time to fix fences. Maybe get together. Who knows, maybe even forgive us. Us, you never treated me badly individually. It's the both of you. I want you both to stop contacting me, but your brother. We had no idea you were still harboring resentment. Didn't I make that clear? I feel sorry for her. She's trapped in a marriage she chose, just like I was trapped in theirs. As children, Miles and I looked after each other. He'd always protect me. We were a team. But as we grew older, he became their prized possession, a trophy to be flaunted. Meanwhile, I learned to stay in the background. When Miles graduated high school, my dad told me he was the one with potential. He'd go places. Me, I heard, was just lucky to have a scholarship. Of course, he went places, Yale, Harvard, MBA. Meanwhile, I earned my degree in public relations, interned at top firms, moved to New York City, and worked my way up. Soon, I was making as much money as he was, but to them, I was just a daughter. I was a means to an end. When my brother engaged, they wouldn't let me forget it. At my graduation, they gave me a book about wedding etiquette. "Time to find a nice boy, Quinn," Mum said. I was the only unmarried woman in my family. So when my brother married, my parents started pressuring me again. "When are you getting married? Aren't you getting a bit old?" My friends started getting married, having babies, but I didn't want any of that. All I wanted was what I'd had for so long, my parents' attention. Then, in 2016, everything changed. My boss asked me to lead an international crisis communication campaign. If it succeeded, I'd get a massive bonus. So I put my heart and soul into it. I led my team flawlessly. We delivered results and won multiple industry awards. In fact, the company's stock prices rose because of my campaign. It was my greatest professional achievement, but also my most painful personally. My brother was being treated like royalty. Me, I was a mere footnote. At my 30th birthday, everyone showed up to celebrate Miles and Jessica, except me. I was stuck in a conference room working on an emergency press release. A colleague tried to console me. "Why does your family hate you?" Maybe they don't. Maybe they just favor Miles. Oh, Quinn, they don't favor you because you're a woman. They favor him because he's their golden child. They'll never accept you unless you become someone like him. I spent my 31st birthday alone. I ordered a pizza and watched movies, pretending my parents cared, but it hurt. Then came my 32nd birthday. My heels click against the marble lobby of my building. Another 14-hour workday behind me. Another milestone reached. Horizon Brand's client practically hugged me after my presentation, but when I check my phone, nothing. No calls. No messages. The elevator doors closed. My reflection stares back. Quinn Edwards, 32 today, senior PR executive, exhausted, alone. When I step inside my apartment, the small cake I bought for myself waits on the coffee table. One candle, unlit, a soldier awaiting orders that never came. Happy birthday to me, I whispered to no one. I kick off my heels and sink into the sofa. My phone ticks toward midnight. Still silent. I reach for my laptop, telling myself I'll bury the day in work. But my fingers betray me. They open Facebook, and there he is, my brother, Miles. Champagne raised, smiling, a banner behind him. Congratulations on your promotion, Dad with his arm around him, pride shining, Mom beaming, aunts, uncles, cousins, everyone gathered, everyone except me. The time stamp, 4 hours ago, on my birthday. The comments blur through my tears. So proud of our superstar, the Edwards family legacy continues. They didn't forget my birthday. They chose something else, chose him. At midnight, my phone finally rings. Mum. For one foolish moment, hope sparks. Hello? Oh, Quinn. Darling, glad I caught you. We're planning a little something for Miles and Jessica's anniversary. Could you handle catering, decorations? You're so good at that sort of thing. I swallow hard. Mum, today was my birthday. A pause. Then, oh honey, with Miles' big promotion, it just slipped our mind. Days later, an accidental invitation pulls me into a group chat I was never meant to see. Dad Quinn should contribute significantly to Miles' anniversary gift, at least $20,000. Mum, she just got that bonus. Time she supports the family for once. My own name spelled wrong. 1 N, like I'm not even worth remembering. My chest tightens. Jennifer, my best friend at work, frowns when I show her. They expect you to bankroll his party. After everything, Quinn, what exactly have they done for you lately? Her words cut deeper than my parents ever did. That weekend, I sit at the Edwards mansion, salmon untouched on my plate, waiting for the blow to fall. It comes with dessert. Quinn, Dad says, coffee cup in hand. We need to discuss your contribution. $20,000 will cover the venue. As the one with a bonus, it's only fair. Mum smiles softly. Family supports family, darling. The words ignite something inside me. I can't. The room stills. I beg your pardon. Dad's tone sharpens. I can't give you $20,000. That's a quarter of my bonus. I have other plans for it. His face hardens. This conversation is over. Hours later, I stand before Horizon's board, presenting a crisis plan that saves a $3 million account. Our CEO beams. You just saved this company, Quinn. Extraordinary work. At work, I'm valued. At home, I'm expendable. 3 weeks after my birthday, I search lakefront property, Michigan. A 4-bedroom home appears deck pines, sunlight dancing on the water. 2 days later, I'm standing on that deck. I'll take it. I tell the realtor, no hesitation, no family input, just me. I move in, hang my awards, fill walls with photos of my real triumphs. I name the master suite, the birthday room, my sanctuary. For my housewarming, I invite only those who've celebrated Jennifer colleagues, Mrs. Bennett. Not a single Edwards. On the deck, we toast, laughter fills the air. Mrs. Bennett gifts me a handmade quilt. Every home needs something made with love, she says. For the first time in my life, I feel powerful not because of what I give, but because of what I chose. A month passes. I'm on the deck when I hear a familiar engine, Miles' BMW. He walks onto the deck holding a wrapped package. Awkward, hesitant. Sorry to crash, he says. I wanted to give you this. Inside a photo. Me at 7, laughing on a tire swing. Restored, framed, proof I existed, even when no one noticed. Later, Mum appears on the porch, alone, hands trembling as she holds out a bakery box. Inside a single cupcake, carrot cake, my favorite. Happy birthday, Quinn, she whispers. I remembered this time. It's not an apology, not redemption, but maybe a beginning. That night, as twilight settles over the lake, I lift a glass to my reflection in the water. Last year, I whispered happy birthday to me alone. This year, I whisper happy birthday, Quinn, and mean it.